Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to this Christmas card making project. In this episode we're going to make a traditional Christmas card using lots of Anna Griffin goodies, and I think you're going to like this one. Everything I do use, if I forget to mention it throughout the filming, it will be on a description on my blog. So you can always go to my blog, to the project, and see the list of items that I've used from Anna, or the extra items that I've used, like the Xyron adhesive, things like that. So, because sometimes as we go through it, I'm very conscious of the time because I have to try and keep them to a certain amount. But the Christmas special, that'll be a long one, so look out for that. All being well, I'm going to schedule that for Christmas Day, so keep your eyes peeled for that. So, sometimes I just forget, with old age, of what I'm using. So, always check my blog. So today we're going to make a traditional Christmas card. Now our base card that we're going to use is 6 by 6 inches square. This is our cardometer for square cards. It's something I've designed to give you a perspective at home to get an idea of what size of card I'm using. I'm using a red base card. Now I've created this from a 12 by 12 inch scrapbook sheet. And I've simply measured 6 inches and I've cut it in half, and then I've scored it, folded it and scored it. Sorry, getting the right way. And then I can use my bone folder to make sure I've still got that nice sharp edge. So that's how I got the base card in red. Because I know sometimes you want a coloured card and you can't find it in the size that you want. So this is my base card. So the first thing we're going to do is our insert, and I've taken a piece of Anna's red holly paper. I've cut it to fit just slightly smaller than the inside of our card, and then I've die cut a large circle out of the centre, and I've got my very favourite, she says loosely, red tape on the back of it. I only say it like that because it seems, the back of it, when you peel it off, it just seems to stick to you. So, and it likes me because I'm very static all the time. So now we can add the first layer inside our card, like so, trying to get it nice and straight. There we go. And if it isn't straight, then not to worry. So that's our first part of our insert. Next, I've die cut a circle using ivory card, and I've die cut another circle through the centre of it, and then I've run it through my Xyron. I've taken the top layer off already, and then I can simply add this circle into our circle that we've cut out of the holly paper, and it fits perfectly because I've used the same die to cut the large circle out of the paper and then the circle out of the ivory. Then I used a circle, and I'm going to set the press cut circle dies that I've used. So that just gives you an idea, the layering dies, and you get so many, and it gives you all the different options. So then I've used one in the centre, and I've created another circle that I've stamped and run through my Xyron machine. So I'm peeling the top of the adhesive away. I've already been round and broken the seal, so I can peel it away from the background. Now for this, I've stamped it using some of Anna's stamps. I've stamped the centre with, it was a very old set that I have of stamps, and then I've simply gone around the edge and stamped off the edge with some greenery. So it just gives it a nice effect. Now this is going to fit in the centre circle like that, and that is our insert. It's slightly crooked, so I can't pull it off, but not to worry. You've got space to write a little message to and from, because obviously you're not going to write an essay in a Christmas card, but you're maybe just going to write, you know, to my friend Chris, lots of love, Anne-Marie, all the best for 2018. So you just need a little bit of space for that. So now we can do the front of our card. The base of our card is going to be one of Anna's holiday foil layers. Now, just before we add this, we're going to add something a little bit different to it. And we want to do this first. So I've cut a piece of gold foil card, and it's just slightly smaller than the width of our card. And I've got a piece of green ribbon. So I've got red tape on the back of this, so I can peel the red tape away, and I'm going to simply put our green ribbon through the centre of our gold foil, like that. And then I'm going to fold the ends over, like so. And I know you're thinking, but you've already got tape on the ends of your ribbon. I have, it's just to help me for doing the projects. So we've got that ready, and we're going to add that to our foil layer before we add it to the card. Now I'm doing it this way to stop me from forgetting to add it. That's all, because I was thinking I have to do this, and I don't want to forget to add this layer. So we're just going to add it straight across the centre, like that, and press it down. Then we can add the foil layer to the front of our card. Now I've slightly trimmed the foil layer so that we're going to have a red edge all the way around, rather than using it as the 6-inch square. I've only taken a fraction of it because I wanted the red edge. So that's the first base of our card. Next, do you remember the circle from the centre, the large holly centre? I've got the circle, and I'm going to add that through the centre of the card. I've got double-sided tape on the back of it, and I'm simply just going to add that through the centre, like that. Next, I've got a traditional embellishment of a nice Christmas wreath, and this was from the holiday trimmings kit from Anna. It's a sticker, so I just simply peel the back of it away, and then I can add this to the card over the top of our holly circle, like that. Press it down. Next, I've got kind of an oval of gold foil. Now this is for our sentiment. I've actually trimmed it by hand so that it fits the sentiment. And I've just got two little pieces of tape on the back of it because it's going to go over the top of our wreath, and I want it to be able to stick at either side. So we can add that like so across the wreath. Next, the sentiment again is from the holiday trimmings kit, and again it's a sticker, so we just simply peel the back of it away, and then we can add that to our gold layer that we've just added, like that. And then to finish the card off, I've got a little green bow that I'm going to add below the sentiment, and that is our card finished. A beautiful traditional wreath card, gorgeous insert that matches to the outside, We haven't wasted anything because we've used the centre of the insert for the base of the front. It stands up nicely. It won't need any extra special packaging, and it's just such a pretty card. Another mantelpiece pleaser. Anybody would be grateful to receive that for the effort that you've put in, and it's just a great card. Lots of shininess to that one. On the shininess scale, I think that gets a good 10 out of 10. And a great Christmas card. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Please check out my blog for lots more projects. Throughout the year, there's something for everybody on there. And I'd just like to say thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.